My name is Tim Black. How's your day? Good? Well, I'll fix that. I got a story for you out of Paris, France. I had to go all the way to Paris to get you a story that does not involve Donald Trump. And I succeeded. But it's not a good story. It's a story of a young man, a youth worker, a black youth worker, being raped by cops with a baton. Rioting has broken out on a tinderbox French council estate after a policeman was accused of sexually assaulting a black youth worker with a truncheon. A truncheon is a baton. You know, a nightstick, a billy club, a rape device for rapists. Amateur video posted online by the BFM News channel shows the 22-year-old who has been identified as Theo being arrested last Thursday. Now, one of 4 officers involved in the incident has been charged with rape on the so-called 3000 estate in Aulnay-sous-Bois, in the northeast suburbs of Paris, France. That's right, guys. Paris is known for more than just great food, great decorations, great art. It's also known for great rape and horrific scenes that have been edited out of the film, which you can see online. A telescopic baton was allegedly inserted into the man's anal passage. 3 officers involved have in turn been charged with deliberate violence and all face trial. Bloodstains were still visible where the attack happened, and the alleged victim was still traumatized with a severe wound in the hospital. Rioting has taken place every night since, with socialist presidential candidate Benoît Hamon saying police represent the public, that they protect. There is an urgent need to reestablish confidence. Mr. Benoît, there is confidence. People are confident that your police force is full of rapists and rape apologists and wingmen for rape. That's what it is. We're doing everything possible to maintain public order, said a local police source. Gangs of youth have been attacking us and setting property on fire every night. The fear is that this violence will escalate. No, sir, that's not the fear. The fear is that you will rape more people. If it wasn't for the film, would you even have been charging this guy? Or these guys, these officers? No. In fact, you didn't even take the guy to the hospital. At least not immediately. And he was bleeding, his blood on the ground where you raped him. And you know, if you guys are not disgusted about this yet, let me just add to your disgust, okay? All right. Listen to the excuse the police force gives, or their version of what happened to Theo, the 22-year-old worker. Police argue that Theo's injuries are consistent with an accident in which his tracksuit bottoms fell down and the baton penetrated him. Their excuse is that, hey man, his pants must have fell down accidentally. And when they did, he just happened to be penetrated by a baton. We had nothing to do with it though. You know, just, I don't know how. It's on film, man. So, I don't know if you're American watching this, or my friends in Australia, wherever you are, France. You probably feel a little relieved if you're American, because you're like, okay, it's not us. Not us this time. Woo, yeah. You know? Other people do bad stuff. Why always focus on U.S. bad police? Well, as I was looking up this story, I decided to do a little Google search. And I come up to another story of Michael Mineo, a Brooklyn tattoo artist, was allegedly sodomized with a police baton by police officers in October of 2008. 2008! Tim, why are you bringing up such an old story, man? We need some current stuff, man. Told you we don't be doing that in America. That ain't how we roll. This story happened in 2008. That's when the actual rape took place. First of all, it wasn't with a baton. It was with a radio. A police radio was shoved up this young man's anus in a subway by 4 cops of all different colors, right? On film, in front of people. And they still couldn't get a conviction. And on the jury sat a woman who was dating or married to a police officer, and she just couldn't bring herself or call another officer guilty. So she hung the jury out, and still to this day, this case is pending. In fact, it's going to trial again in this month. This month. You would think it was an open and shut case. Witnesses say a Metro Transit police officer testified in this case that he saw the young man being played by 4 officers who pulled his pants down and shoved a radio, did something with a radio where a piece of the radio disappeared from sight in his behind. And he heard the young man yell, "Please don't rape me with that radio." But to the woman on the jury, who was dating a police officer or married to him, she could not bring herself to find these officers guilty. I hope Mr. Mineo and Mr. Theo get a lot of money, and I hope these officers get a lot of time. I'm Tim Black. Thank you for watching this video. Go to timblacktv.com so you can get more of my stuff where we come at you with real stories. It's horrible. And it's not just America. It's happening other places. It just happened here more often. Sick, depraved officers.
Coffee with Tim Black. Yes, I am coffee.